Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Report for Monday the 14th of February 2022. I'm Sean Aylmer. Every afternoon I bring you the 5 news items that happened today that you need to know about. Let's jump into it. Story number 1, the S&P ASX 200 finished the day up 0.4% to 7,244 points. It was a very strong day for the banks, led by Westpac, which had lagged the other big three in recent times. Westpac closed up 4.4%, taking its rise this month to 17%. Westpac this morning said it had completed a $3.5 billion share buyback and demand was strong. National Australia Bank ended 1.5% higher today, and Commonwealth Bank and ANZ were both up 1%. CSL's recent weak run continued, with its share price closing down 2.3%. Healthcare stocks, like technology stocks, tend to fall as bond yields rise. CSL's share price is down 24% since late November. That's a very big fall for the country's third largest company. It's now back to levels last seen in late 2019. The big miners keep bouncing around, pending on the outlook for iron ore prices. Both BHP and Fortescue were 1% lower today, while Rio was off 0.4%. Story number 2 is all about the gold miners. They are on a run. That's because global investors are worried that Russia, which has amassed about 130,000 troops on the border of the Ukraine, will invade. While diplomatic efforts continue, the US has for the past few days been saying an invasion is imminent. As a result, people are looking for safe assets, and nothing is safer than gold. The price of the precious metal is trading above $1,850 an ounce. Today, Ramelius Resources, Evolution Mining, Regis Resources, Silver Lake Resources, Northern Star Resources and Chalice Mining all jumped sharply, while market leader Newcrest rose almost 4%. Story number 3 comes from Crown Resorts. The board of the casino operator has recommended the $8.9 billion bid from US private equity firm Blackstone. If you include the debt on the gaming group's balance sheet, the offer is worth around $10 billion. Reports suggest that 37% owner James Packer is also happy with the offer and likely to accept. If that's the case, it's a done deal from the shareholder side at least, though it still needs to go through Foreign Investment Review Board processes and probity checks. Story number 4, some good news for travellers into Australia. You know, at the end of a long-haul flight, you're tired and you're trying to fill out that little white sheet you've been given and lost and found again and then mostly lost and then finally found, so you can give it to customs on arrival in Australia. Well, from this Friday, they're being phased out, replaced by a digital arrival card. Why has it taken so long? I have absolutely no idea. Also today, Tourism Minister Dan Tehan launched a new campaign to revive travel to Australia, targeting the US, United Kingdom and other parts of Europe. And finally, story number 5. It's been Super Bowl Sunday in the US. On the field, the LA Rams beat the Cincinnati Bengals in a very even contest. On the television, the Super Bowl of advertisements was as big as ever. A 30-second slot cost around $7 million. That gave the advertiser access to about 100 million people. The tone this year was generally upbeat. As usual, there were plenty of car ads with a strong focus on electric vehicles. But less normal was that 4 cryptocurrency exchanges bought slots. One, Coinbase, ran into problems servicing demand after its ad ran. Maybe that $7 million is worth it all. That's it for the afternoon report for Monday the 14th of February 2022. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join Michael Thompson and I tomorrow morning for the Tuesday Fast 5 by Fear and Greed. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.